Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the defense look slow that time. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The Hokies looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep shot caught out of the 15. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. They'll run it to the left. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Snags the quick throw. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Carter. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to convert again on the third down. It's 3rd and 2. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaking free at the 35. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. It's second down. Oh, it's a reverse. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. They're showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And the back gets the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Back in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Hokies are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? A pop pass on a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to lead the sticks. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
2nd down play coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. It's a run to the left. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. The offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play. Trying to find some room. It's Stewart.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Stewart. Tackle made after the completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now it's second down here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Oh, a reverse. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football.